revolution. And in this workshop, I'm going to teach you 13 ways to do hyper rapid speed lead generation so that you can absolutely crush your live launch. No matter what the economy is, no matter what the circumstances are at hand, you are going to have more than enough tools in your tool belt to absolutely crush the ball and make your goals and dreams a reality. For those of you guys that are just getting to know me for the very first time, my name is Kelly Roach. I am the founder of The Unstoppable Entrepreneur. We are a multinational, multi-million dollar coaching company. We're one of the fastest growing coaching companies in America. And we pride ourselves on helping entrepreneurs around the globe to make 6- and 7-figure leaps in their businesses simply and strategically online using nothing more than the camera on their phone and the workbook that you all have in your hands. We are the creators of the live launch method, and that is what you are all here to learn. So welcome back. This is a very special version of the live launch workshop that is focused on teaching you how to create hyper growth in any economy. Obviously, as we all know, the world is experiencing massive shifts and changes that have spanned beyond anyone's wildest imagination, and they continue to evolve in real time as we speak. So this is going to be a situation that continues to evolve in real time, and it's going to have global and lasting impact. Chances are the changes that we're all experiencing in this work from home situation that we're all adjusting to, and the new world that we're all adjusting to, having our kids at home with us, right? They're out of school, adjusting to having the whole family tucked inside. That's just one very small piece of what we're going to experience in the coming weeks and months as the pandemic then rolls over and begins to really put forth the economic shifts and the massive changes that we're going to see economically and globally in the way that we live, the way that we spend, the way that we show up each and every day. For each of you guys, and this is really a moment to reflect on and to be very present to, because as we go into day 2 of the live launch workshop, the number one thing that I want to bring each of you guys to right here, right now, is to get centered in an immense state of gratitude. It is unbelievable to me that we have the power from a video camera on our phones, from our homes, to make millions of dollars with a simple strategy that you can learn in less than a week. When you guys get done this workshop, you are going to have the power in your hands to go out in the world and produce hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars of income from your phone. And when I say immense gratitude, we just got done funding our first well in Malawi, Africa, for the people there that spend 7 to 9 hours plus per day walking to get clean drinking water so that they don't die, essentially, because they have to get water so that they can survive, and their entire life is dedicated to these walks back and forth so that they can keep their families safe and so that they can, survive, right? And for each of us, we're experiencing a global pandemic, and how does it just so happen that we have the privilege and the opportunity to leverage the tools on our phones from our homes comfortably and able-bodied to be able to have this moment that we have together? I want you guys to get completely present and dialed in to the miraculous nature of what we have the power to do as entrepreneurs in this moment. You're never going to have a moment like this again. The world is collapsing around you. People's incomes are disappearing. Jobs are going away. People are struggling immensely. And here you are in the live launch workshop, completely uninhibited. People are spending like crazy. We already know retail dollars, since all of this has unfolded, have exceeded holiday spending. Dollars are through the moon. People are still spending money in this moment because the economic collapse has not ensued yet. People are still spending their money. You have their hyper focus. People for the next 2 weeks, you are going to have their hyper focus. They are stuck at home, right? We know that for these next couple weeks, you have the greatest moment of opportunity, probably of your entire working career, to have your market's attention in a way that you have never had the power to captivate them before. This is unbelievable. What has just transpired for online entrepreneurs is almost unbelievable. So here we have 98% of the population losing jobs, struggling, business disappearing, entire industries shut down, people not even able to do their jobs even if they want to. And here you guys have the just so happenstance miracle that everyone's at home at the moment that here you are going through the live launch workshop, learning how to leverage live video to broadcast to people sitting at home that are putting in their Facebook feeds all day long that they're bored and going crazy at home. It could not be a more powerful moment in history for you to take your dream and make it a reality. I want each and every one of you guys to get so centered in gratitude, so centered in the opportunity that waits before you, that is being handed to you on a silver platter, that you will spend every hour that you are awake for this next week inside this group. I said it yesterday, 12 o'clock and 8 o'clock Eastern every single day. We have scheduled sessions, bonus sessions all weekend long. All weekend long, we're doing bonus sessions. Monday and Tuesday, there will be people going live almost every hour of the day. If you're awake, you're in this group. You can sacrifice one week of your life, of your focus, no Real Housewives, no extra TV shows. Yeah, your kids might have to play independently a little bit more than you would like, but what is the outcome of this for you? The outcome of this is for you that you are learning the one and only thing that will be the tool you use to carry your family through not only the pandemic and everything that's going on right now, but you will use this to carry through the next 12 to 18 months of repercussions that follow as a result of everything that is happening right now. So I want you to both be overwhelmed with gratitude in understanding the opportunity that awaits you and your responsibility to capitalize on this, because most of the people, and I really hope everyone hears me on this, most of the people around the globe are not you. They don't have the opportunity you have right now. They don't have the position you have right now. They are not online entrepreneurs like you are or like you plan to be. So you have a responsibility to step up and to step out and to do your absolute best to get your mission, to get your message, and to get your business out there to the world in a meaningful way right here, right now, because there's a lot of people that can't do the work that they love, even if they wanted to be right now. There's people that are too sick to do it, and there's people that their entire business model is no longer accessible or available to them. So let's all get centered in a complete state of gratitude as we enter into today's session. Let's really get present to the sense of responsibility that we should all feel as entrepreneurs to maximize this opportunity and do everything we possibly can to capitalize on it. And let's lock into a state of abundance. Let's lock into a state of abundance. Today's session is all about teaching you 13 ways to go out and generate enough leads to have a successful live launch, which you can start doing following our live session here today. And you can have your 300 leads on board by the time we wrap up with you on Tuesday, okay? And so I really want you to get centered and present to the abundance of the fact that there are over 7 billion people on the planet. There are more people than you could ever want, need, hope, or attempt to serve that are willing to spend the money that they have to get the result that you offer. There is abundance beyond belief available to each and every one of you guys. And now is your moment to step up, to lean in, to be present and accessible to people so that they have the opportunity to get the result, the solution, the transformation that they desire. And what I have observed in significant proportion over the last week is that more than ever, people are home and they are spending. They are home and they are spending, right? They are looking for ways to keep themselves occupied. They are more open to new and innovative solutions than ever before, right? They're looking for solutions, they're looking for leadership, they're looking for opportunities. People are open, their arms are wide open, their heads and their hearts are wide open. They're waiting for you. Okay? So you could never possibly serve all the people that want and need what you offer. There are more people that want and need what you offer that are willing to pay what you charge than you could ever possibly serve. And until you get clear on that, you will struggle. And that's why whenever I go to do a session teaching you how to do lead generation, I always start with helping you to understand the math behind it. Because if you understand that there are so many people out there that want and need what you offer that you could never possibly even begin to attempt to serve them, then you go into lead generation with a completely different mindset and attitude than you otherwise would. And it's basic math. Like, you couldn't possibly serve all the people that want and need what you offer. So let's get down to business and let's do the work to go out and get the people that are searching for you right now. The world is crying out for leadership. The world is crying out for leadership. And you as an entrepreneur have a responsibility more than anything. If you can work, you must work. If you can sell, you must sell. You are only going to fall into one of two camps. I talk about this all the time. You're stoppable or you're unstoppable. And in this instance in which we as a global family are suffering through a pandemic, you will only fall into one of two camps. You will contribute to the collapse because you give in and you give up and you don't do the work that you were put on the planet to do, or you will contribute to the recovery. You will contribute to the recovery. And my hope and my goal in delivering this workshop this week, which I promise you I am pouring my whole heart, my whole soul, my whole everything into, and as we progress through the days, you're going to be seeing more and more of me. What I would say is, please contribute to the recovery. Please be the person that steps into your calling, your purpose, your reason for being on the planet, and serve with your whole head and with your whole heart. And that doesn't mean that you give it away for free. It means you put it in the hands directly and in a simple, obvious way of the people who need it most, right? And so there is an abundance of leads available to you right now. They want nothing more than the solution that you have to offer. And in this moment right now, and I do want to kind of put a little bit of urgency in your minds right now, because what people don't realize is we are in one state right now. We're going to be in a very different state a couple weeks from now. Right now, we're in the state of shock and awe and people, being open and just trying to understand what's happening and what it means for them and making decisions in this moment. As we progress into the coming weeks and months, we will begin to see the economic decline that correlates with this, which is why this time now is your easiest moment to sell online, right? So if you're a business owner that previously had an offline business that wants to take their business online, we're going to be doing a special session for you guys this weekend. If you are working a side hustle, but you now realize there's a good chance your job could be going away and you need to take your business full time, we're going to be doing a special session for that. If you are someone who is just getting a new business started that wants to go from 0 to 100K really quickly, obviously, everything about what we're doing in this entire session is for you, but we'll have a special session for that. And if you are an online business owner that just wants to know how to scale, right? Like I said, we're giving you everything you need. You need to live in this group from now until Tuesday. Everything's being added to the units. You guys are being tagged on the replays. The replays are being emailed out. We have the visual recaps going up in the group. We have the homework cards going up in the group. We're doing all kinds of giveaway the next couple of days. And we have a bonus session tonight that is specifically on how to generate high dollar leads, right? How to generate high dollar leads and close high dollar leads in a pandemic / recession minded economy. Okay, so we have a special session that's happening with me right here in the group this evening at 8 p.m. And again, 12 o'clock and 8 o'clock Eastern every single day. We'll be live in this group with a lot of bonus sessions happening all day long, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So if you're awake, you're in the group. Okay. Now, let's talk about the difference between how you're going to make money with lead generation and how you're not, okay? So first of all, lead generation, when we're talking about organic lead generation, which what we're focused on today is how can you generate a massive amount of leads for free and really quickly, right? And here's why this is important, okay? I love Facebook ads. I love ads. I spend money on advertising like the best of them, okay? There's nothing wrong with advertising. I've always done it. I always will do it. But here's the deal. It can cost you thousands of dollars to get up and running, and it can take weeks with a lot of glitches to get up and running with Facebook ads. You have to build an audience, and then once you build the audience, you have to retarget the audience, and then you can expand the audience. And right now, with all the glitches going on with Facebook, with all of the AI tools, like I tried to set up ads a couple of days ago for Give Our Courage for my other company, they're still in learning mode. So there's a good chance that by the time those ads get up and running, they're not even going to be generating leads for the live launch that we have next week, okay? So we want to give you your power back. My goal in this session today is to give you your power back and to really show you how you can do organic lead generation hyper rapid fire so that you can go out in just a couple days and you can generate the 300 leads that you need to do a successful live launch and put yourself in position to be making money right away. And as we talked about yesterday, the live launch is something that you do 8 times a year. Okay, you cycle a live launch once every 6 to 8 weeks, and you're delivering it consistently throughout the year. The goal is you start off down here and you build up to get to the point where eventually you're doing $1 million and multi-million-dollar launches. You could be starting with 1 to 2 sales in your first one and ramping all the way up. We've had people do 40,000, 60,000, 200,000, 177,000, 160,000, over 300,000, 200,000. Within their first month of joining the Unstoppable program, okay? And I just want to mention something really quickly on that because a bunch of you guys reached out yesterday and you said, all right, I saw the first session. I know I want to work with your team. How do I get started? And I said, you got to connect with your concierge. They'll hop on the phone with you. They'll have a conversation. And if you decide you want to jump on board for the Unstoppable program now, we'll do some special stuff for you guys. So those of you that already know you want to work with us and you want to customize your message, your launch, you want support, you want coaching, you want accountability, all of that stuff, go connect with your concierge. They're in your inbox waiting for you. Say, I want to get on a call. I want to talk about how we can work together, and they'll get you started. Okay? So here's the bottom line, guys. We want to give you the power back to be able to do organic lead generation any day, anytime, without having to depend on an outside tool that may or may not work, right? That may or may not be able to get up and running in time for your launch. We want you guys to take action now. You have the hyper focus of everyone that's at home now. Okay, so we would like to see you getting a live launch on the calendar within like the next couple weeks here, because we want you to take advantage of the moment. You have the market's attention. You have a captive audience. They're all home. So our goal is, how do we make it as simple and fast and easy for you to get up and running with your live launch right away and have no barriers to entry doing that? Then what you do is this. You do a live launch, you invest in help. You do a live launch, you invest in Facebook ads. And then all you do as you continue your live launches is you scale up, 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 up. And as you do that, because your live launch is constantly funding this, you're able to invest in hiring more help. You're able to scale up your Facebook ads, and all the while nothing's coming out of your pocket because you're using what you're making, in addition to what's going in the bank for you. You have enough coming in to invest in these additional things. But right now we're talking about how do you get started from zero, no matter where your business is right now, and take a product online. I know a lot of you guys have very specific circumstances you want to talk through. We are going to be doing special Zoom sessions and bonus sessions over the weekend and on Monday and Tuesday, where we actually talk through your specific circumstance, whether you need to take an offline business online, whether you need to get a new product to market really fast, whether you have to completely pivot your offer, whatever that looks like. We are doing special sessions for you guys on that. But first, I have to give you the critical components of how to do this the right way. So please understand and help me help you. Let's get through the fundamentals first. Let's get you established with the baseline. Then we'll circle back and we'll help you with customization and specifics to take action. Okay? Hopefully that's making sense for everybody. All right, give me some hearts and some emojis if you guys are excited and you're ready to get into 13 ways to generate organic leads online. You guys are ready. You guys are ready. Okay, I see the love coming. Let's do it. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and pull out your homework sheet, you can see, and this is a lesson for you guys, people always ask me, what teleprompter do you use? And I'm like, I don't use a teleprompter. I use my notes from the homework that I give to you guys. Okay, so if you guys want to know what I'm working off of right now, no, it is not a teleprompter. It is the same homework sheet that you have in your hands. When I say that this is the simplest method on the planet to make millions online, that's what I mean. You don't need funnels, you don't need bots, you don't need teleprompters, you don't need software, you don't need any of those things. You need your phone and you need your homework sheet. Okay, so yesterday we began to touch on selling to the gap. And what I really want to emphasize for you guys is with the climate that we're in right now, everyone's mindset has shifted and they're thinking about how what's happening in the world impacts their situation and what that means for them now, right? And so for you, this is a matter of you getting really clear on what do these changes mean to my market and what do they need from me right now, right? So we talk about the gap from the standpoint of what is that space that your competitors aren't filling, and what is that desire that your market has that's not being answered. That is the gap. And we talked yesterday about the fact that usually that's going to be something like accountability, human connection, live interaction, because people have swung the pendulum so far to technology and AI that people aren't able to get results from their programs anymore because there's no human connection and there's no support, accessibility, accountability, etc. So for a lot of you guys, it's going to be very similar to us, okay? We also know that when it comes to pivoting for profits, which is what we're talking about here in this entire recession-proof your business version of the live launch, that, you know, when you look at what's happening in the world, the money is getting shifted around right now. It's not going away, it's getting shifted around. And so I gave the example, I was talking to the Unstoppable group this morning. If I ran a restaurant, I see so many restaurants are pivoting to do delivery right now. Okay, great. That's tactical. That'll get you one individual sale. You know what I would do if I ran a restaurant and I was shut down right now? I'd be picking up the phone to every VIP customer, every person that I ever got a phone number for a reservation for, which you have to realize restaurants have thousands and thousands of phone numbers on file. And I would be saying, hey, I know you don't want to leave your house. I know you're struggling to figure out what you're doing for dinner every night of the week. I know your kids are eating you out of house and home. Let me sign you up for a subscription service where I do 3 to 4 home-cooked meals for you that get delivered, ready to put in the oven each week, full serve, ready to go for your family, so that on top of you trying to work and on top of you trying to homeschool, you don't have to figure out what to cook either. So what did I do? I took the difference of getting one order that's maybe $50 and I just more than 10x, maybe 20x, maybe 100x that by now getting a subscription that's $500. Boom. This is what we teach you to think like in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program. This is how you look at the gap. What is the gap? People's experience has changed now. Delivery was for convenience. That was pre-pandemic. Yes, you can use that strategy right now and you can tactically survive. But what about if you don't want to survive? What about if you want to thrive? Well, then you shouldn't be thinking tactically, you should be thinking strategically and take what you do and 100x it, right? And I could go down the list of every person's business that's sitting on this line right now. And in fact, this is what we're doing in the Unstoppable program right now, is we're getting on the call and we're going through with people, what does your pivot conversation need to look like right now? Where do you need to fill the gap for your market right now? I know for you guys more than ever, you don't have time to wait for Facebook ads to set up. You don't have time to figure out if their AI is going to work or not. You need a strategy for lead generation where you can finish this workshop with all 300 people in the group ready to go so you can launch and make money. I get that. I know that for you guys, you probably have a spouse that's going to lose their job. One income in your household is going to go away, which means that you need extreme speed, you need power, you need agility, and you need it now. And that's what this live launch workshop is all about. That's why we're adding all of these bonus sessions for you guys that are completely different, that we've never offered before, because we want to meet you where you are with the concerns that you're dealing with right now. So I hope each of you can take that example that I just gave you of how you can 100x by moving from tactic to strategy, the income that you're making from any service that you're providing. And I want to use an extreme example of a restaurant, because a restaurant is one of the rare examples of people that are completely shut down, right? And they just lost their entire source for staying open. You guys online, you didn't just lose your entire source for being open. You guys actually have more opportunity. And that's the millionaire mindset. That's the millionaire mindset. If you don't get the fact, guys, that you have more opportunity in this moment today to make money than you ever have in your entire life, then then you don't have your head in the right place. If you don't understand that this is the biggest money-making opportunity that you will ever experience in your life, you're missing the point. You're getting sucked down the drain of naysayers and scarcity thinkers, and you need to get yourself into that millionaire mindset of understanding this is the biggest opportunity you're ever going to experience in your life. When the heck are you ever going to have billions of people stuck in their houses for weeks on end? When? It's not going to happen again in your lifetime. So now is the moment. So let's make sure as we're approaching our leads, and this is why I want to have this conversation, please do not project your fear onto your leads. It was very interesting to watch human behavior over the last week as everything unfolded, because the moment that all the changes began happening, all I saw from entrepreneurs was, should I not sell? Should I cancel my launch? Should I lower the price point of my offer? Should I not be selling during this time? It was immediately them projecting their fear into the market. That will literally put you out of business, and it will devastate your family. And you have a responsibility to be not a tactical but a strategic thinker given these circumstances that we're navigating through. No, you don't pull back and retreat. That is for scarcity thinking, and that is how you will literally take your family under during this. And I say all of this, guys, because I'm the breadwinner for my family. So I get to say this because this is the position that I'm in. I am you. I am the breadwinner for my family. If I were to retreat, and if I were to have scarcity thinking, and if I were to pull back during this time, it would devastate my family, just like it will for you. So I get to have this conversation in a very raw and real and authentic way with you because I am you. And because I'm the sole breadwinner for my family. And I have a 6-year-old daughter, and I have a husband, and I have a home that I care very much about. So, I want you guys to get in that space. Like, we need to have some real talk here. I want to have a real relationship with you guys where we're not just talking about fluffy platitudes. We're talking about the reality of responsibility, okay? And that's where it's at right now, okay? So I need you guys thinking that way. So here's the bottom line. The millionaire mindset always sees the opportunity and invests. The scarcity thinker always sees the problems and divests. So millionaire mindset people right now are investing, they're going hard, they're leaning in, they're showing up, they're doing more, and they're assuming that their leads are craving more, and they're making their offers, and they're opening up their wallets and accepting their money, whereas scarcity thinkers are seeing all the problems and all the destitution and all the reasons why they can't. And so that's exactly what they're getting back. Do not stop paying your bills. I guarantee you stop paying your bills, guess what's going to happen? No one's going to pay you. There's an energetic force here. There is a reciprocation. Your mindset, your attitude, your behavior is going to determine exactly what you experience, and you are 100% in control of that. If you're well enough to be on this live stream, you're well enough to be making money online, period, end of story, no excuses. Okay? So let's get down to business. We talked yesterday about how the difference in the live launch is the fact that you are not going to hold back. You're going to give them everything you got. You're going to help them get a win. I want you to write this down, a win. This is the second part of your notes here. What does it mean to get my prospects a win? Wonder and awe. Holy crap, this is amazing. How did I not know that I could do millions of dollars of sales from the camera on my iPhone, and I didn't need to do those 85 other things that I thought I needed to do that were keeping me from making money? Wonder and awe. Instant breakthrough, that's the I. The instant breakthrough is you're going to give people homework, you're going to give them action steps, you're going to give incentives and giveaways, and you are going to get them to take a new action. And when people take a new action, they get a new result. And when people get a new result because of you, you become the one and only to them. I want you guys to all listen to what I just said. When people take a new action because of you and they get a new result, you become the one and only. You are the person that facilitated that breakthrough, which is why they are going to happily pay you to continue to bring that full circle. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. And then finally, your no-brainer offer. So believe it or not, contrary to scarcity thinking, your market wants to know, what do you offer? Your market wants to know, how do I work with you? Your market wants to know, what steps do I need to take action right now so that we can begin our partnership together. So you're going to create that no-brainer offer that really opens things up to, hey, what do I do right now? How do I get started working with you? And like we talked about yesterday, we're gonna get rid of all the fluffy adjectives, and we're gonna get rid of all the descriptors that no one understands, and we're gonna speak right to the heart of the business. And especially in this time, for you guys, you need to pivot your language to make sure you're speaking to, how does this work right now? Why does this matter right now, right? And what am I doing about it? Hopefully this is making sense to everybody. So that's the win. So when we talk about really creating that relationship and that reciprocity with your market, if your intentions are, I want to help this person get a breakthrough, and you operate from a place of abundance where you're not holding back and instead you're giving and you're serving and you're loving and investing, that is the reciprocation that you're going to see back from your market. And that is one of the things that is so different about what we do with the live launch method, right? And that is one of the things that's going to allow you to just make massive amounts of income and money that you felt was impossible before. It's a different energy. It's a very different energy. And I know, because I've gotten all of your messages, I've seen all the comments in the group, I know you feel that already. I've seen so many of you guys posting like, this place is bonkers. I'm so happy to be here. Like, what is this universe? What is this planet, right? And that's extremely intentional. We want this experience to be completely unique for you. We want it to be an experience unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Okay, so I want to tell a quick story to give you your first strategy that you're going to use today. Okay, so we're talking about 13 ways that you can easily generate over 300 leads so you can do a successful live launch. You need 300 leads in your group to do a successful live launch. You're gonna have between a 2 and 5% closing ratio. We've had clients have up to a 40% closing ratio. That's 40 on their first launch. I can't guarantee anything to you. What I would say is, even if you're not very good at selling, and this is your first rodeo, you can do between 2 and 5%. Okay, so 2 and 5% is what you can count on, and then you want to look at your price point. As I discussed yesterday, now is not the time for lightweight, flimsy offers. Take that course, flip it into a program. I have an entire training on it. I'm sure my team will post it and do some tagging in the group for you here. But take that course, flip it into a program, provide high quality support, accountability, direction, and feedback, okay? And what I want you to do is charge a premium for it, because you don't want to have to go acquire 1,000 customers to get through the next couple months. You want to be able to go acquire 30 customers and be really cash comfortable. Okay, I want you guys to hashtag cash comfortable. Okay, because that's where you're going to be once you get up and running with the live launch. It's going to be cash comfortable. It means you have all the cash you need for everything you could possibly want to do. You still got money in the bank. You have money to invest in your business. Everybody's happy. Nobody's stressed. We don't want any money stress around here. Hashtag cash comfortable, okay? Okay. Couple things I want to mention. First, let me give you this first strategy. So I did a post in my Facebook group on Sunday, and I said, hey guys, would anybody be willing to do a post for me on their page and share what we're doing in the live launch this next week that might be interested in learning how to recession-proof their business? And I had a handful of people say, yeah, sure, we'll post. And then they were like, well, what should I post? And so I just gave them a really casual post. I said, hey, my business coach is hosting this free workshop next week. She's going to teach you how to take your business online or recession-proof your business. If you're interested in learning more, please comment below. And from that, so that post took me less than 30 seconds to do. So it was 30 seconds of work. I had, I don't know, maybe 10 people that went and shared. From the 10 people that did that simple casual post that I gave them, we got probably 175 leads within a day. Didn't cost us a dime, didn't take any of my time, and here you are. Many of you are here with me right now. Thank you. I'm so happy that you're all here. I'm getting to know so many new people this week. So here's the deal. Think of 10 people that are connected to other people in the general public that are in the demographic of what it is that you're trying to sell, that would be connected with other people that would be in the demographic of what you want to sell. And reach out to those people and say, hey, here's what I'm doing. This is how it helps people. I believe it could make a really big difference for anyone that participates. It's absolutely free. Would you be willing to share a post for me? And I kid you not, the human family is unbelievable. It's why I called my foundation for philanthropic giving is called the Human Family Foundation. At the end of the day, we are a human family. We love to give. We love to help one another. We love to lift each other up. If you go and ask someone for a favor, most people are going to happily engage with you. So I want you to think of 10 people that are in the world that is connected with the people that you're here to serve. And I want you to ask them if they'd be willing to do a post on their personal page about a free workshop that you're hosting, super casual, nothing formal. And I want you to ask them to do that. And then what you do is you ask them in the post to say, to have people comment down below if they're interested. You then go connect with this person, you friend request them, you connect with those people, you bring them over the group. Now you have them in the chat before you even start your live launch, and boom, literally, I kid you not, by the time we get to Tuesday, you will already have your 300 leads. Now, that wasn't one of my planned strategies. That was not one of my planned strategies. That is just one thing that I did on Sunday that got almost an extra 200 probably plus people here, and there's still people commenting and being added as we speak. Okay? So guys, please do not overcomplicate this. The reason why I had failed launch after failed launch after failed launch, and why I was only running a $1 million business because we were relying on consult after consult to do it versus having a multi-million-dollar business, an 8 or 9 figure business, was because I had all of the complications and barriers between me and the market. The second that I removed all of those complications and barriers, it exploded. If you guys can go to the simplest possible thing that you can possibly fathom that you could do to promote your business and do that thing, you will have more leads than you can ever possibly fathom. And by the way, you have hyper attention from people right now. They are stuck in their freaking houses. They will come watch your live launch. They will participate in your live launch. They are more open than ever, right? So that wasn't even one of my 13 strategies, but I wanted to slip that in there first because it just so happens everybody's hanging out at home. I wouldn't mind if you guys went and did that strategy right after we got done our live stream today and started gathering all of those leads, because you now have an opportunity to get in the chat with them before they ever come in your group, before your live launch ever starts, and start building a relationship with them. Even if you're not going to do your live launch for 3 or 4 weeks out in the future, use this time. Use this time to build a relationship with those people. So boom, I just gave you one strategy. You can easily get 300 people in your group. I just did that Sunday. I wish I had done that a couple weeks ago because we probably could have gotten a couple thousand more people in the group. But that was just like, hey, let me try this out. Everybody's sitting home anyway. Let's see what it does. And it was like, oh, okay. So the more we simplify, the more we multiply. And the easier we make this, the easier it's going to be. I would write that down and remember it. The easier you make this, the easier it's going to be. People are looking for you. They want what you have to offer. Just offer it, okay? So strategy number 1 I want you to write down is you're gonna find 10 people and you're gonna have them post for you. And then as they comment on that post, you're gonna connect with them, you're gonna engage in the chat, you're gonna build rapport and relationship, you're gonna bring them in your group, and that's gonna be the beginning of your 300. You could get your 300 just from that, but let's keep going. Why not, okay? Instagram stories. Every day there should be something in your Instagram stories promoting what is the solution that you offer in your free workshop and why does it matter right now? Write it down. What is the solution that you offer in your workshop and why does it matter right now? Okay? Every day in Insta stories. No one is immune. You don't know how to use technology? Listen, I don't know how to do anything tech-wise. I literally had to have my husband, I couldn't figure out how to go live on Instagram. Okay, I'm live on Instagram and Facebook right now. I literally had my husband up here like, I had my team member calling me after the live yesterday saying, Kelly, you're still live on Instagram. Get off Instagram, Kelly, you're still live. Okay, I'm like talking to my husband. Okay, that's how tech challenged I am. So let's say that you're tech challenged like me and you don't know how to do these things. Just click around until you figure out how to go live. And just start going live every day. Just start freaking going live every day. Get on your stories every day. Go live every day. If you do that, let's say you have 3 weeks between now and your live launch. If you go live on your story every day for 30 seconds to get a new message up that matters to your market, and then at the end of it, you invite them to your workshop, and you do the same thing on your page, so I'm giving you 2 different strategies right now, you'll get the vast majority of what you need just from that. Then here's the multiplier effect. This is so write this down. This wasn't even on my list. I don't even think this was on my list. I'm gonna give you guys like 25 things. We don't have all day, so I'm gonna try and speed up because I have so much more I want to cover with you guys. This is why we need bonus sessions, because I have so much I want to tell you. The multiplier effect is this. When you get that group, every time you get someone in your live launch, I want you to then go back to them and say, hey, do you know someone that you'd like to have go through this workshop with you? Is there anyone that you can think of that you think would also enjoy what we're going to be teaching, that has similar goals to you or has a similar outcome that they're trying to achieve? Literally, if you just are willing to connect with human beings and not have any barriers between you and them, and you just go to them and ask, they'll do all the heavy lifting for you. So here all of a sudden, let's say you only got 150 people that commented on the post that the other people did for you. Well, now all of a sudden you invite those 150 people to create their own accountability team. And now all of a sudden, all these people that you just brought in are building their own accountability team. People know people that want and need the same thing that they want and need. Everyone knows someone. There's no one on this live stream right now that doesn't know another online entrepreneur that should be here right now. Which, by the way, we're going to do something really fun. We are going to do something really fun. So I just told you how you can double your leads for free with no work on your part. You're welcome. You're welcome. Here's something fun we're going to do. So I have these amazing t-shirts. They say Unstoppable on the back. I don't know if you've seen the pictures that I posted on Instagram before, but they're super awesome. And they're for my coaching company, obviously. They say Unstoppable, #Unstoppable on the back. You guys know this is the live launch revolution. This is about you guys really revolting against all of the nonsense that's been taught online for the past 10 years about launching and doing a massive simplification to create your own economy and to skyrocket your profits during this downturn. So here's what I'm going to invite you to do. I want you guys to do a post of your workspace, of you tuning into the live launch. Like snap a quick picture, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I want you to snap a quick picture, okay? And I want you to post it. And I want you to post #LiveLaunchRevolution, and I want you to tag at Kelly Roach Official or at Kelly Roach International, depending on if you're on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. We don't care, okay? And I want you to tag a couple people that should be watching this with us, okay? And we are gonna pick a bunch of winners over the next 24 hours. You gotta do it today. You gotta do it today. We're gonna pick a bunch of winners. And whoever shares the #LiveLaunchRevolution, tags us so we can find it online, and then tags a few friends that should see it, we are going to pick a bunch of winners and we're gonna mail you out Unstoppable t-shirts. Isn't that fun? Yeah, heck yeah. So I have these awesome t-shirts. I'm like, it shouldn't be just me wearing these Unstoppable t-shirts. You guys should be wearing these Unstoppable t-shirts too. And I have about 100 left. So I'm inviting all of you guys to take action and let's have a little fun together. But here's the thing. I'm teaching you in the moment. I'm teaching you in the moment. I'm modeling for you what you can do. So not only do I want you to participate with me so I can send you a free t-shirt, but I'm giving you another strategy. Here you go. Invite the people when you're doing your weekly live streams. When you're doing, I just gave you your first strategy on here. I said Instagram stories, right? When you guys are doing your Instagram stories, when you're doing your quick Facebook lives, whenever you are delivering content to your audience, invite them to participate with you. I want you guys to participate with me. I'm gonna put on my shirt a little later. I'm gonna come snap a picture, right? And then I'm gonna ask you guys to comment on the thread to do the same. Okay, we're gonna have some fun with this, and I wanna send out a lot of t-shirts, so I hope a lot of you guys will participate. So again, what do? Snap a picture of you participating in the live launch. You're gonna hashtag live launch revolution, tag me in it, tag a couple friends in it. We send you a t-shirt. It's super easy, okay? But also, this is a way for you guys to expand your visibility and get the people who know, like, and trust you already to tell other people that are then going to find out about you and be brought into your inner circle. Okay, who wants a shirt? I want to know who is going to be wearing an unstoppable shirt by the time we close this launch next week. I want to see some emojis. I want to see some hearts. I want to see some thumbs up. I want to see some fun and some energy going here. I want to know who is going to be wearing an unstoppable shirt by the time we get to this time next week, because we're going to send them out. We're going to send those bad boys out. I just put a huge box of them by my front door. Lindsay on my team's coming to pick them up. I want to know who they're going to. Okay, I see some fun people. I see some energized people here. That's awesome. So this whole thing, guys, about getting these 300 leads to get started with your first 6-figure launch is this. The simpler you make it, the more money you make. Write it down. The simpler you make it, the more money you make. The harder you make it, the less money you make. The more complicated you make it, the less money you make. Go ask 10 people to post for you and then follow that post. Friend request each of those people that comment. Get them in the chat, invite them to your group. Go back to all of those people, invite them to build an accountability group. As they build an accountability group, they introduce you to more people. You take the original group of people that you have, now you multiply it. You can go for accountability partner. You can go for an accountability team. You want to go for one, go for one. You want to go for three, go for three. Okay? Then what do? Create fun prizes. Do giveaways, just like I just shared with you. I just literally walked you through live how to do a referral giveaway to get additional visibility for your launch for free. Okay? So you can host a free workshop. Let's say you don't have any swag. Maybe you don't have any swag. I don't care. So guess what you do? You host a free workshop that you would otherwise charge $5,000 for, and people can enter to win a spot in that workshop. Or maybe you do a giveaway of a private session, okay? So giveaways work. They work. All elite marketers utilize giveaways. Why? The power of creating viral action to create visibility for your business beyond what you can create yourself. Boom. There's a multiplier effect to all of these things, and it is easy. It is fun. It costs you nothing, and you can be done and have your entire 300 lead group filled by the time this workshop is over. All right, are you guys having fun yet? Like, who's getting fired up about this? I mean, this is mind-blowing to me, by the way. Like, I can't believe that we get to do this. Like, this is our work. Like, who would have thought that this would be their work? I know for me, when I was growing up and I was cleaning the dance studio floors and I was scrubbing toilets and I was, down on my hands and knees cleaning the floors, I certainly did not think that my work would be doing t-shirt giveaways and getting to be, talking on camera with you guys. Okay, so we need to get in that state of gratitude of understanding this mind-blowing opportunity that we have. Like, this is work. Right? This is work. Like, our grandparents were in factories. It was 120 degrees. It was no air conditioning. They're working 14, 15 hours a day. And this is our work. Okay? So let's get in tune with that for a moment. And let's realize that it's never going to be easier. It's never going to be easier. It's never going to be cheaper. It's never going to be simpler. It's never going to be more fun. And you're never going to have more attention than you have right now. Okay? You guys with me? Hopefully everybody's getting this. Instagram stories, referral giveaways. So go back. If you have 5 customers, get those 5 customers to each introduce you to 5 people they know and give them some type of compensation for making that introduction. Okay? So I don't care. You have 1 customer right now. Get that 1 customer to introduce you to 5 people that they know. Okay? Referral giveaways are unbelievably powerful. And again, all of this just comes back to communication. It comes down to you being willing to make the ask. That's all it is. It's you being willing to make the ask. Use your personal page. I can't tell you enough. Use your personal page. Go live on your business page. Post on your business page. Use your business page every single day. But then add your personal page in the mix. You're connected with a ton of leads that are following there, that have been introduced to you through someone who you've been introduced to, that doesn't even really know much about you. Reintroduce yourself and engage people and invite them in. You got to say, it's warm and cozy over here. We'd love to have you. Let me welcome you in. okay? All right. We talked about Instagram stories. We talked about referral giveaways. We talked about your personal page, your Instagram feed. Be posting in your feed every single day. Make sure at least once a week that the comments, if nothing else, are pointing back to your workshop, okay? Make sure your bio is linking back to your workshop, right? So all these little things, you might think that like these are little things, but you're only looking for 300 leads. If you did each one of these actions a couple times, you're gonna be at 300 leads very, very quickly and very, very easily with not a lot of work, okay? So I'm not saying post every day on Instagram about your workshop. I'm saying make sure you're posting on Instagram every day and then weave in the workshop, okay? All right, YouTube. Right? How many of you guys are using YouTube? Get on YouTube, right? Get on YouTube. Start using it. Start building an audience there. Go live. Now they have the feature where you can live stream on YouTube, right? So create YouTube teasers. Put it at the back of your YouTube content. And by the way, because you're creating one launch and you're using it over and over and over again, which is one of the biggest benefits of live launch, you can have an evergreen opt-in for your live launch that you're always driving traffic to, and all you're doing is updating the dates so that you can drive traffic from 100 different directions, and you always have people registering, you always have people signing up for live launch, regardless of whether you're in open cart or closed cart or pre-launch or post-launch. You're always registering people for live launch. They come to the group, you begin the warm-up process, and boom, okay? Facebook messaging. Simplest, easiest thing on the planet. Gary Vee was just doing a live stream about this yesterday, and he's like, do the freaking work. Like, when are you ever gonna have this opportunity again? And I completely agree. When the heck, I came from outside sales. I had to bust my ass in 100-degree weather, going business to business, 30 businesses a day to do the sales that I did, to get the promotions that I got, to learn the skills that I'm teaching you now. You get to sit on your phone. You get to sit and play on your phone all day and pick 100 people that you wanna message and invite to your live launch workshop. It's never going to get easier. Right? Some of our bonus sessions that we're doing over the course of the week, we're going to walk you through what does that message look like and how do we construct that message. And my team is going to do a really, really detailed deep dive with you tomorrow on all of the logistics of setting up your live launch, of naming it, of your pillars, of all of these things, including your messaging. So they're going to walk you through the how. Okay? So yes, it's never getting easier. So work those DMs, Instagram messaging. Go invite every single follower you have on Instagram. You have 5 followers, go invite them. You have 5,000 followers, go invite them. It is shocking to me how many entrepreneurs are on these platforms and they're not talking to their people. Guys, you need to communicate with your audience. You need to connect with your people, have a conversation, reach out to them, engage them. They're following you for a reason. Invite them in. But if you don't reach out to them and engage, why are you expecting them to engage with you? And that's one of the most important things that you need to get out of this session. You need to engage with people. You need to make the move. You need to step forward and invite them and stop being entitled and assuming that people are just going to come flocking to you. It doesn't work that way. Right? It does not work that way, okay? So work the DM, work the PM, right? Be live on your Facebook business page, be live on your personal page, go live on YouTube, leverage referral giveaways, have people build accountability teams, do the posts that you then provide to other people to have them post for you, incentivize your current clients, okay? Get client ambassadors. Client ambassadors are people that will message and post and promote for you and exchange. They're going to get some type of compensation for the people that they acquire that end up closing, right? What else? Facebook stories, joint video exchanges. I just did a great joint video exchange with Ashley Crouch. She is a fabulous visibility expert that I've worked with for several years now. We did a live yesterday on Instagram. Right? I went live with her on her Instagram. People that are here right now came from that live stream that we did. Simple, easy, cost me nothing, fun, engaging conversation, an opportunity to serve, and boom, more leads are in the group because of it. Okay, so I think I gave you like 15 different ways to generate leads today. We're gonna get visual recaps up for you guys. This is probably a session that you guys need to walk through multiple times. Tomorrow, my team is gonna help you with messaging. So Cynthia, our sales director, and Stephanie, our marketing director, are going to lead a session tomorrow where they teach you guys how to name your live launch, structure your live launch, break down your pillars, reverse engineer your messaging, and they're going to get into the nitty-gritty details of exactly how to take these strategies and put them into action really quickly and get results right away. What I'll say to you guys is it's never going to be easier than it is on this day today. Do not waste your opportunity. People are more responsive, they're more available, and they're more tuned in than they're ever going to be. I hope you got those things down in writing. There will be a recap that goes up. Of course, the session will be up in the units. I want to remind you that it is your responsibility to choose to be in a state of extreme gratitude, to capitalize on this moment and this opportunity, and to step forward as a leader for your family, to charge forward as the person that chooses to see the opportunity and take action on it versus the people that are reacting and responding in a scarcity mindset. We all have that responsibility. And if you, like me, are a breadwinner or the breadwinner for your family, this is the greatest opportunity you could ever be given to leap your family's future forward. I know I feel it, I believe it, and I'm acting on it, and I hope that I'm inspiring you to do the same. I'm going to be back here with you guys at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. We're going to be talking about high ticket selling. We're going to be talking about how to acquire high level leads, high caliber leads that are willing and able to invest. And I look forward to spending more time with you guys this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thanks, everybody.